Next up, a woman must be willing and ready to give me sex anytime I want it. That's right, anytime, any time of the day. Obviously not in public. Well, hell, if we're in a situation, maybe in public. But if you want. So that's something that I expect. I fully expect you to be ready to give it up at any time. Whenever we're by ourselves, wherever we're alone, at home, or in private, you must call me master.
What do you get when you combine wrestling, a splash of infamy, a sprinkle of misogyny, allegations, harassment, and MF Doom? Get a man in his mid-30s with a bizarre mix of alternative content, from the coveted bitch list, a one-man podcast, a gaggle of minions, and his main focus wrestling. You get it all. A whole smorgasbord of delicious bad takes and an unearned ego. Hi, I'm AP. This is the Wrestling Otaku. Enjoy?
Yo! Listen! Listen! Yo! Check it! So this ain't gonna be a freestyle special little video here, courtesy of the Wrestling Otaku, your personification of excellence on YouTube in the IWC, Kingpin the Old Dog. And I'm bringing back a special burial video series, one that I call The Bitch List.
What is the bitch list? Is it a beautiful woman on a reality show? Is it Ice Spice throwing back that booty? Perhaps a flock of Karens? No, it is none of those things. Aren't we lucky? No. In fact, we are basking in the shadow of a god. We are dealing with a list so exclusive, so carefully curated, that the Tate brothers will never get to lick the ashes from quite possibly the most powerful man in this plane of existence. What this list is, in reality, is his unique burial series, where he targets various media personalities who are vastly more successful than himself. What we are listening to is quite possibly the adult equivalent to the Czech kid who cheats at hide and seek, hitting you with the haha, I gotcha. It's a lazy attempt at finding relevancy by driving up controversy. He has targeted the likes of Jake Doolittle, Senseless Society, and the most recent, Sam Collins at the time of recording. Why go out of your way to do this? Because he's a genius. Trevor, I hope you think about adding me to this list. It would honestly make my life complete. I could die happy and ascend to a realm better than Valhalla. I love podcasts. Joe Rogan? Hell yeah. This past weekend? A riot. No cuckers? Sure. All of these are produced to the highest ability. You know what I've never seen? A solo one. That's right, a solo podcast going by the word on wrestling. That in reality is a lonely man just drumming on about his preferred version of entertainment. I believe in giving credit where it is due. He knows his shit, but calling it a podcast is not the right approach. Hell, maybe I'll launch one, naked, fat, hot tub. I'll do it inside one of those Petco saltwater tanks and bring out Stuart Little to co-host. I'm a big believer in everyone has to have at least one redeeming trait. You can smell like a dog pile of mildew mixed with the acute taste of body odor, but you can't be an asshole. The personification of YouTube excellence has proved me wrong yet again. Not only can he be one frowned upon thing, but you can in fact be an all-around stinker. This guy has mastered misogyny. But you also must in fact call him master. You can't make this up. Enjoy this little mini compilation, or watch the whole thing since it's his highest view video.
Well, guess what? I got my own expectations and standards for when it comes to women, when it comes to a woman that I want to date. And so that's where I'm at right now. And so, in light of that, I have created a list of requirements that a woman must meet in order to date me. Okay, first off, very important. You must be moderately attractive. So next, you must be independent. So next up, a woman must know how to cook and be willing to cook at all times. So next up, must be cleanly, must be tidy, and you must clean up after yourself. A woman must be courteous and must be friendly at all times, okay? I don't want a woman with no fucking attitude. I don't like women who are just bitchy for the sake of being bitchy. I don't care if, it's that time of the month. No gold diggers, okay? No gold diggers, no two-timers, no none of that shit, okay? Like I said, I'm not your sugar daddy or none of that shit. You make your own fucking money, okay? You provide for yourself, and I'll do the same. And maybe you provide for me a little bit, yes. Oh, it's a big one. Next up, a woman must be willing and ready to give me sex anytime I want it. That's right, anytime, any time of the day. Here, I don't want you to give me no attitude or none of that shit. Or, oh, I don't feel like it. I don't want to hear none of that shit. You must be willing to give it up to me at any point of the day. Finally, and this one isn't as serious. This is kind of one I just threw in there. Finally, whenever we're by ourselves, wherever we're alone, at home or in private, you must call me master at all times. Like when you come in the door, like say for example, if you're coming in from the store or coming in from work and you see me and I'm doing whatever, you greet me. When you greet me, I expect you to say, "Hello, master." Or
If you're still here after that oh so persuasive, just ultra compelling list of dribble, allow me to sum up a few key points. Yes, I will be your humble guide on this roller coaster level of a thriller. Women aren't worth it today. Let me tell you why. It's the truth, I swear. I am unable to properly care for myself, so I accept no accountability for my flaws. Let me interject with response. Develop a personality. Be open to new things. It's almost like this specimen thinks women aren't human. Don't tell me you are because daddy said no.
be a 5 or a 4 and I would still date you, you know?
Seriously, who's even rating a person? Are we in 8th grade? The irony is unmatched in his rating scale. Please clean your clothes. Yet I will still wear the 3 same Naruto t-shirts I've had since Boy Scouts. I'll let those 2 clips speak for themselves. I honestly can't say a thing that balances the delusion and hypocrisy of these 2 statements.
In other words, you must have your own job and make your own money. You must have your own income, have your own source of income, because I am not taking care of you, okay? And if there comes a time where you have to borrow something or I have to borrow something from you, you must be willing to give it to me. I prefer eat out stuff anyway. I do a lot of eat out, takeout, fast food, stuff like that. It is what it is. That's just what I am.
This roughly translates to I eat McDonald's nonstop and have locked my grandmother in the basement for my own devices. Take that as you will, dear viewer.
For the sake of being bitchy, I don't care if, it's that time of the month. I don't care if, that's just how you are. I just don't like mentally unstable bitchy women. It's just, mentally unstable women. It's just.
Translation. I have likely slipped something in your drink. How dare you, PMS, and not smile at master. I am a selfish man-child that will never be emotionally available. Your goldfish drowned. Good. Father has cancer. Collect the will and share it with me. This man is a sad attempt at being a fuckboy. To the poor prisoner this man might have the blood sacrifice to the moon goddess to get, it'll probably be over in about 3 seconds. A total stallion, I know. I want to be just like him when I grow up. But for now, and I can't believe it either, there is an updated video version.
Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the one and only Wrestling Otaku channel. Of course, your personification of excellence here on YouTube and YWC, the kingpin of the IWC, the old dog, the Riz Master. Back, I will not be silenced, I will not be canceled, and yours truly tells it like it is, and you know that for a fact if you've been watching this channel long enough. I have noticed and I have witnessed one thing, and that is the fact that you women of this generation have not changed. It is 2023 and you all are still trash. You're still trash, you're still garbage, you're still as overbearing as you always have been, you're still as conceited as you have been, you're superficial and as judgmental as you always have been, you're still as arrogant as you always have been, and this is the sort of shit that I've talked about.
Well, you get the gist. The only thing that's really changed is he now owns 4 t-shirts. I don't know if anyone can tell, but this man has an affinity for anime. He has a heart, and it beats feverishly for lolicon. What is a lolicon? It's a child-presenting cartoon character that is of legal age, usually in their hundreds. It's sick, it's vile, and this boy fucking loves it. So much so that he writes fanfiction and role-playing scenarios sexualizing even characters that have normal but not legal ages. I will not be showing it, as I don't fancy a Black Hawk Halo smashing through my window during my pursuit of exposing this critter. I found all this on an alternate channel he runs. It's dedicated to reviewing the most mainstream anime, Lolis is mentioned, and hentai. Hooray! Search if you like, but please contact a therapist after about an hour. At the time of writing, I have not found hard evidence of the pedophile accusations towards him. I have no doubt they exist, even though a few links have been suspiciously privated. Everyone I've asked is either not familiar, declined to answer, or is in the same boat as myself. Hi, hello! Welcome to the Fortune for Shooters, your destination for half-dicked insults, unimpressive fast food reviews, and the den of the sorriest group of outcasts here on YouTube. Let's introduce our cast. Wrestling Otaku, kingpin of the I Want Cheeseburger, the Pedo Dog, the Jizz Master, CJ, that I got rejected from Biker Gang's Wolf, the middling average speaker. Sir Floofington Ascension, F4S CC spokeswoman, the AI alter ego of the Jizzmaster. And Yo Mama would be great. This is our expanded universe. It's like if they never snapped Iron Man out of existence just to bring him back to die again. But you would probably want to die if you avidly listen to these people talk. Now we get into the lore of our new friends here. Nothing super in-depth. Introducing Sneeko. Awesome speaker. A simple man. He loves Hungry Man TV dinners, cosplaying as a conehead, and insightful philosophy in the friendship. You may see a fun-loving guy rocking his trademark yellow t-shirt, but underneath all that total unit is the heart of a warrior. Where he comes up short is a fat fingering the phone speaker as he records. One moment you get Logan Paul, the next Charlie Chaplin. Now this applies to CJ and CJ the Lone Alone. You don't seem like a bad person at all based on the research I've done. Ditch these clowns. If truly you want to make it, you need to drop them. Your leader is an awful human being. They call him Dark Ascension because this boy only ascends out of the basement in search of cheese under the cover of midnight. He's the amalgamation of my life as an anime IRL, Axe body spray bats, and I fart in public to fight the government. Now I'm going to lump in CC and Yeoman the Great. Both accounts are suspicious, and I'm 100% convinced they are both the Wrestling Otaku. CC is the text-to-speech default female voice, Yeoman is the male equivalent but the Temu version. Neither follows the F4S intro, as the face is never shown. You can lie all you want, but we know it's you. Now Trevor, before you strike this video, which I'll appeal as any clips, likeness to your intro, and above all else, the criticism you deserve will be disputed. My work has been completely transformative. Any attempts to dox me and weaponize your little band of man-children will be reported to an FBI contact. That said, come on my stream, don't chicken out. Explain yourself, or don't, because you like reviewing and deleting comments to make yourself look good, you horrid person. You do not belong on YouTube or the internet.